We're back, and I've got something a little different today. This is from a Kickstarter campaign that I backed. I think it ended actually like a year ago, and I've had this sauce for a few months and just haven't got around to trying it yet. It's called Dose, and it is a pepper extract. There were, I don't remember how many options there were, but whatever level I picked, you ended up with 4 different varieties of the sauce, and I think it was like $50. So a little on the pricier side, but it's not really a regular hot sauce. They call it an extract that you would just add a couple drops to a soup or a drink or whatever you're having. And they come in these little vials, and I think I'm going to try all 4 of them tonight. I don't know what to expect as far as heat. I'm guessing this is fairly concentrated because in their description on Kickstarter it was saying to, just add a couple drops here or there. So I'm not going to do the full shot like I normally do, especially where one of my normal shots would be like 2 complete bottles of this. So I'll just do a few drops of each one and see how they are. Given that it was $50 for 4 of these little things, I think the value I'm going to put is like a 1 out of 5 because it is pretty expensive. But I guess in theory it would also last a long time. We'll see. I don't know which is supposed to be the spiciest. I don't know the direction that it goes. So we've got pure Carolina Reaper, pure ají lemon pepper, pure Caribbean red pepper, and pure Jigsaw fire cider. I'm going to start with the fire cider. Not any particular reason. Cider makes it sound like it's maybe the mildest, but we shall see. Okay, I will take a whiff first. Actually, I'm going to give this a little shake first because these have been sitting in the cupboard for a couple months. Has a little bit of a... Actually, it smells a lot like apple cider vinegar. Doesn't smell spicy. Alright. I guess I'll go with... I'm going to try like 5 drops, see what that's like. Okay. The taste is similar to an apple cider vinegar, but not nearly as strong and tart. A lot more mellow, and it's got a little bit of heat to it, just a hint. I think this would be something that I would maybe add to like maybe a dressing or a vinaigrette, something like that. But it is a fairly mild flavor, but that's actually not bad. Heat-wise, I don't know, maybe like a 1.5 out of 5. I would say that guy's pretty mild, but it's got a nice little taste. I think that would probably go well in like a chicken soup, maybe. I think that's where I would try that one. Alright, next I'm going to try the pure ají lemon pepper. Well, they say limon pepper. Give it a little shake as well. And let's see what this one smells like. It has a bit of a citrusy smell. And again, it doesn't smell spicy, but the last one did have a little bit of a bite, so that doesn't necessarily mean anything. I am going to try a little bit more, I think. Alright, I think that was 10 drops. Let's see how this one is. It is spicier, and it's more of a slow build, and it has almost a there's this Mexican candy. It's a really dark, pulpy candy from the fruit is called tamarindo. I think it's just tamarind in English. It tastes like that a little bit, like a mix of that and a citrus. I think I would probably maybe put this on some fish or something like that. Still not super spicy. I think I'd call that like maybe a 2. It is a little more than the other one, than the Jigsaw Fire Cider. That's a nice pleasant taste though. Not bad. Okay. Now we're going to try pure Caribbean red pepper. So going by the icon that they have here and saying that it's Caribbean, to me that says habanero, the red variety. And I can't think of the proper name for that at the moment. Savida, something like that? I don't know. I don't remember. Oh. Yeah, that smells like habanero. I suspect this will be a little spicier. But I'll still go for the 10 drops I did on the last one. Okay. Definitely got that habanero taste. I would put this probably in like a barbecue sauce to go on pork or something like that. Just because to me, the habanero, its perfect match is with pork. Spice-wise, it definitely has a little bite. Not terrible though, and it's almost a little more subdued as far as habanero goes. I think I'd call this like a 2.5, something like that. It sticks with you a little bit, like it's still on my tongue. I think I was about to say this is my favorite so far, but the other two are really good too. I think it's just the application would probably be very different. Not bad. Okay, and now for the Reaper. Since this is supposed to be a Reaper extract, I suspect this one will be quite a bit spicier than the habanero variety. Oh, wow. That actually has a very citrusy smell. Almost like a grapefruit. Out of the 4, this one has the best smell. That's really nice. And just for fun, I'm going to do 10 of this one as well. Here we go. It's hotter. It's not terrible, though. It's also a bit of a slow build. I can kind of feel it on the back of my throat. And it's kind of kicked up the salivary glands a little bit. It's not as spicy as that chip that I did a couple weeks ago. But it lets you know it's there. As far as things that have Reaper in them, this is probably the mildest I've had so far. What I like about it, though, is you're getting... I've never actually tried a Reaper on its own. And like, I've had it in salsa. One of my neighbors brought over some salsa the other day with some Reapers that he had grown actually in my garden. And it has that same taste. And it's not bad. I'm not sure. I almost feel like this would be something... Barbecue's been on my mind a lot lately. Barbecue and smoking. I feel like this is one, if I was going to do a barbecue sauce for a cut of beef, I think that's probably where I would put this one. I can feel it on my lips now. As far as overall spice, I think I would only call it like a 2.5, maybe a 3. But as far as things with Reaper goes, in a way that's a good thing, because some of them can get so hot that it's hard to actually enjoy the flavor of whatever it is you're eating. This one will wake you up, but I mean, I'm not sweating, so it's not that bad. In fact, I think I've had Serranos that have hit as hard as this. So I think if you wanted Reaper taste, but not necessarily the full-on punch, that's not a bad way to go. Those are interesting. I wasn't really sure what to expect, but going by the taste, I think they basically just juiced the peppers, and that's it. Maybe added some sort of a preservative to it. It actually doesn't list the ingredients on these, but just judging by the taste. And the other thing I'm not sure about is, I don't know if this was only a Kickstarter thing, or if this is something that you could still get. I'll see if I can find a website for them, if this is something that you're interested in. But not bad. I'm going to have to experiment with these a little more. Try them out in some sauces and things like that. This is the first sauce from a Kickstarter project that I've tried before, and it's pretty good. I have another one that I'll be doing soon. Another Kickstarter sauce from a small company. I think it was called Oak City Hot Sauce. I think I've got 3 or 4 of their sauces. I'm not sure with those if I'm going to try them all together like I did with these ones tonight, or if I'm going to do those separately, because where it is more of a normal hot sauce, I lean more towards wanting to just take a shot of it. But those will be coming up soon. Anyway, there is the Dose Organic Single Strain Extracts from Kickstarter. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see more of my hot sauce reviews and spicy food sampling, please subscribe. Throw me a like if that's something that you're into, and if not, hey, thumbs down. That works. And we'll see you next time.